Dear Aquarius, can you hear the call echoing from the universe? Pluto is now in Aquarius, activating the collective mission. Jupiter brings divine support, and this time your name will be spoken. But not only that, this good news will become something special. So special that the entire community will rise to celebrate you. In this video, I will show you exactly where the door is opening for Aquarius, and more importantly, how to step through it to fully receive the reward that God and the universe have prepared for you. Affirm your strength now. I am ready to embrace the great destiny that God and the universe have for me. Leave this affirmation in the comments to connect with the energy that is guiding you toward victory, Aquarius. And if this message touches you, please like and share this video to spread this positive energy to many more people. Up next, I will show you the 3 most powerful signs that a special message for Aquarius is coming very, very soon, and you will not want to miss it. There are moments in life when you feel as if the entire sky is moving for you. And in 2025, Aquarius, you are stepping into that exact moment. I have observed the heavens for over 50 years, and every time Pluto touches a birth sign, I know that God is opening a great door, a door that can completely change who you are, where you stand, and the path you walk. But remember this: God opens the door, whether you step through it is your choice. This is not just an ordinary year. Pluto in Aquarius is birthing a new collective identity, forcing you to live true to your mission. Meanwhile, Uranus in Taurus is restructuring your foundations, from assets, family, to where you feel most at home. And Jupiter in Cancer, the planet of expansion, is amplifying everything connected to service, healing, and meaningful work. I want you to picture this. The sky is like a giant chessboard, and at this very moment, every piece is aligning to support your next move. But do you have enough faith to step forward, and enough discipline to see it through? I have seen many people miss their moment, simply because they were afraid, or because they kept looking back. Faith and discipline, 2 things that seem so simple, are the keys that turn opportunity into achievement. You have waited a long time, Aquarius. Perhaps you have spent silent months planting seeds, with no one knowing, no one acknowledging. But today, heaven and earth are responding. I can feel this clearly. From the movements of the planets, Saturn, now in the early degrees of Aries, is asking you to bring clarity to your words, your decisions, and your communication. Do not promise what you cannot fulfill. Do not step on sacred values for a fleeting benefit. The clearer and more steadfast you are, the wider this door will open. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, which door is opening for you? Is it in career, finances, community, or love? Write down your answer now. I encourage you to comment below this video. I feel the door is opening in the area of, this is not just sharing. It is an act of affirmation to the universe that you are ready to receive blessings. But I know you are wondering, how can I be sure this is truly my moment? How do I recognize the signs that victory is near? Stay with me, because up next, I will show you the 3 most powerful signs that a special message is about to arrive for Aquarius. And I promise you, once you understand these 3 signs, you will no longer have any doubts. You will know exactly what you must do to step through the door that God is opening. If what I have just shared touched your heart, write this affirmation in the comments. I am ready to embrace the great destiny that God and the universe have for me. This comment is not just an affirmation, it is a way to connect with the energy that is guiding you to victory. If you wish to step through the door that heaven and earth have already opened, you must first know the 3 signs that announce success is coming, and I will reveal each sign. You will feel as if you are looking into a mirror, seeing your own destiny. Dear Aquarius, there are moments when the universe sends subtle signals, like a background melody meant only for you. If you learn to listen, you will realize that the good news approaching is not a coincidence. It is the result of an entire journey of quiet preparation. Let me tell you about the 3 signs that a special message is now knocking at your door. The first sign appears when the air trine between Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra is activated. Picture it as a refreshing breeze, spreading good news everywhere. The air trine opens powerful channels of communication and connection. Sometimes a small story you planted long ago will suddenly spread in a miraculous way, like a seed that sprouts at just the right rainy season. At this time, you will notice compliments, recognition, or new opportunities coming from the very community that has quietly been observing you. Do you feel this first sign appearing around you yet? But this is only the beginning. The next sign will be even clearer. The second sign comes from the uplifting combination of Uranus and Jupiter. Uranus, the planet of surprises, and Jupiter, the planet of expansion, when harmonizing together, are like a door swinging wide open. Just when you thought everything was at a standstill, you may receive a new opportunity, an invitation to collaborate, or even a piece of news that seems unrelated, but ultimately leads you to a life-changing turning point. Do not rush to think of it as luck. This good news is arriving because you have been patiently planting the right values. This is the sign of a turning point, a door suddenly opening, just when you thought everything was at a standstill. And when you see it, you will know the universe is truly calling your name. The third sign is truly special. It is connected to the moon, the loving mother of all planets, when it passes through the 10th or 11th house in your natal chart. These are the houses representing the public, community, and reputation. When the moon's energy illuminates these areas, you will feel the attention and support of those around you more clearly than ever. It could be a small post being shared thousands of times, an unexpected compliment from a superior, or an old friend suddenly returning to express appreciation. These seemingly small things are the unmistakable sign. Your name is being spoken in places you never thought it would be. Aquarius, I want you to remember this. Good news does not appear by accident. It is the sweet fruit of the quiet seeds you have planted with sincerity, perseverance, and faith. And when that good news arrives, respond with responsibility, not just joy, because sometimes you are not only being called by name, you are being entrusted with a greater mission. Close your eyes for a moment and ask yourself, if this special news comes this week, on which day do I hope it will appear? Write your answer in the comments below. For example, I predict the special news will appear at the beginning of this week. This not only helps you listen to your intuition, but is also a way to send a message to the universe. I am ready. And Aquarius, to truly experience, they will give you everything. You need to know who they are in your chart. Are they companions, benefactors, your community, or even those who have been quietly observing you from the shadows? Up next, I will reveal the secret about them, the people and forces that are being positioned to lift you up when the time comes. And you will be surprised to discover that they are the key to the greatest turning point of your life. Do you feel any of these signs emerging around you? Write this in the comments. I am ready to receive the special news from the universe. This will send a signal to connect with the energy that is clearing the path for you, Aquarius. In the next section, we will discover exactly who they are in your chart, the people who will stand beside you and celebrate when you reach victory. Aquarius, victory is not a crown you wear alone. It is a torch passed from one person to another, and the people who will celebrate with you are the very light that keeps that torch burning. In astrology, the ones who will celebrate with you, support you, and open doors to a new chapter are the bright points located in 3 special houses: the 7th, 11th, and 10th houses. The 7th house, the house of partners and commitments, reveals the soul contracts you made long before the event of this special news. When Jupiter, the planet of expansion and support, illuminates this area, or the 6th house if you are in service, you will notice that a person or group unexpectedly appears through work, bringing light you never imagined. They are not flashy, but their words and actions will make you feel, I was never truly alone on this journey. The 11th house, the house of groups, soul friends, organizations, and community, records the souls who have quietly walked with you all along. They could be the friend who once shared a cup of coffee with you when you failed, the colleague who once sent a simple message, "Keep going, I believe in you," or the former teacher, the spiritual father, the distant coworker you never expected to share your story at the perfect moment, or introduce you to a door you never even knocked on. The 10th house, the house of reputation and public recognition, is where your dream meets the light. And here you may be surprised to realize you are not seen because you are perfect. You are seen because you are steadfast, faithful, and trustworthy. Aquarius, I want you to pause for a moment and look back at your own journey. Through every step, whether filled with challenges or shining moments, There have been people quietly holding doors, lifting you, and waiting for the day you finally step through. They may not always be by your side every day, but they are there like peaceful rest stops, places where you are recharged, reminded of why you started. They are the bridge between you and your destiny. And sometimes they are not even people, but an invisible community watching you, waiting for the day they can finally say, "I knew from the very beginning that you would make it." The victory of Aquarius is not a lonely crown, it is a torch, passed from one person to another, so that the entire community can shine. God does not call you only to win, He calls you to lead. And that is the true reason why your name is being spoken. In this journey, who is your door opener? Write down a name, an image, a memory, so that you can both give thanks and reconnect with that source of support. And when those doors finally open, you must know how to step through them correctly, because a wrong step can let blessings slip away, but the right step will allow you to receive everything, as God has promised. Up next, I will share the 5 most essential steps to walk through the open door and keep the light that is waiting for you. You have waited long enough to step through this door, and when the door opens, you must step with certainty. Here are the 5 most essential steps to keep the blessings God is now giving you. Step 1. Align with the lunar calendar. Set your intention at the right time. Every new moon is a door of beginnings, and every full moon is the time to declare and give thanks. When you set your intention during the new moon, you are whispering to the universe, "Lord, this is what I wish to plant." And when the full moon comes, you not only celebrate, but also offer gratitude. This is how you align your heartbeat with the heartbeat of the heavens. Step 2. A message that is clear, concise, true. Saturn in Aries. Saturn, the planet of discipline, is now in the early degrees of Aries, reminding you of something very important. Do not be vague. When you speak your dreams, say them clearly. When you share your good news, be concise and honest. Do not let your words fall into exaggeration or chase fleeting glamour. You do not need to say much to be seen, you only need to be right and true. Step 3. Renew your financial systems habits to hold your blessings. Uranus in Taurus. Uranus is shaking Taurus, the area connected to finances and foundational habits. Good news can arrive very quickly, but if you are not ready, with strong financial structures and daily habits, your blessings can also slip away. This is the moment you need to dare to change. Set a transparent budget. Cut unnecessary expenses. Build a more responsible way of living. When you do this, you are saying to God, "I am ready to hold everything you are giving me." Step 4. Lead by serving the community. Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius reminds you, true strength is not about having more than others. It is about using what you have to lift others higher. The victory you are stepping into does not belong to you alone. It is part of a bigger picture where you are chosen to lead through service. God does not only give gifts, He gives assignments. And your assignment is to become the light that guides your community forward, even if only through one small action. Step 5. Give thanks. Do acts of kindness in secret. North Node in Pisces. The North Node in Pisces is teaching you a profound truth. Blessings only become truly lasting when your heart knows gratitude and knows how to give. Each week, set aside time to do an anonymous act of kindness. No one needs to know, no one needs to acknowledge it. This is how you build a container big enough in your soul to receive even more blessings. Aquarius. Do you see it now? Discipline is a form of self-love at the level of the soul. When you master each step, you not only hold onto what you longed for, but you allow that light to radiate outward to those around you. I want you to write this right now, in the comments below. I will discipline myself in this week to hold the blessings God has given me. Do not see this as a simple action. It is a promise to yourself and to the universe. I am ready to preserve what is coming my way. And when you have prepared a container big enough to hold these blessings, the next step is knowing the exact moments when special news is most likely to appear. Up next, I will share with you the golden windows of 2025, the times when you can clearly feel that destiny is touching your life. Beloved Aquarius, if the earlier parts were to help you understand why the universe is opening doors for you, this part will help you know when you can step through them. The year 2025 is a pivotal year. It is like standing before a bridge that has just been built and hearing the call from the other side. Step forward, this is the moment. From the beginning of 2025, Pluto, the planet of transformation, has entered the first degrees of Aquarius. This is not just any ordinary astrological movement. Pluto is like a whirlwind, sweeping away what is old to bring you into a new version of yourself. At times you will feel things shaking, but trust this, every change is preparing you to stand firm in your victory. From the second half of 2025, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, moves into Cancer, activating the area of your chart related to work, health, and service. This is the period when the community will stand with you, opening up new and lasting opportunities. You will realize, as long as you remain steadfast in what you believe, helping hands will appear exactly when you need them. Throughout the year, Saturn remains in the early degrees of Aries, reminding you of something that may seem small, but makes all the difference: consistency. If you speak about your mission, let every word reflect your actions. If you make a promise, carry it out with all your heart. It is this steadiness that will help your good news echo far and wide instead of becoming a fleeting spark. I encourage you to watch for the weeks when the moon passes through the 10th or 11th house in your chart. These are the houses that represent the public, community, and reputation, the times when your energy is at its most magnetic. Special news often comes when the moon shines on these areas, or it may be the moment when your good news is shared widely. When opportunity calls, Aquarius, will you be ready to answer? Ask yourself this now, and prepare a 60-second story about your mission so that when the universe grants you a golden moment, you can stand firm, speak what matters most, and touch the hearts of those who are listening. I want you to share with me. Do you want me to share the monthly lunar calendar just for Aquarius so you can meet the right opportunities? Leave your answer in the comments below, because this will tell me that you are truly serious about preparing for your destined moment. Now, we will go deeper into the core strengths of Aquarius, the very qualities that will help you shine in a lasting way when your good news arrives. Dear Aquarius, have you ever asked yourself, why am I always different? Why can I never settle like the people around me? The answer lies deep within your spiritual DNA, a beautiful design crafted by the universe for those born to change entire systems. You belong to the air element, a sign that seeks meaning, that needs the freedom to move, to learn, and to inspire. But you are fixed air, which means that once you find a vision big enough, you will hold on to it and protect it to the very end. Aquarius is not led by one planet, but by two: Saturn, the teacher of tradition, discipline, and principles, and Uranus, the rule breaker, the one who opens doors to the new and unimagined. That is why you carry such a rare balance: discipline in your mission, freedom in your methods. You can walk roads that no one else dares to walk, but you do not walk them to seek attention. You walk because you want an entire community to be healed. You were born to heal a system. I have met many Aquarians in my life, and there is one thing I will never forget. They can be very quiet, very few words spoken, but a single decision from them can change the direction of an entire group. They are most beautiful when they lead for the greater goods, not for their ego. But I have also seen Aquarians lose their way when you use your vision to impose, when you let your ego lead instead of your heart. Your energy can grow cold, even divisive. That is why the most important lesson for you is this: service is a privilege. Aquarius, you are not here to endure your mission, you are honored to carry it. Every time you choose to serve a person, a small group, or a larger community, you are living in alignment with your sacred nature. And it is in those moments that the universe opens doors you never imagined. Take 1 minute and ask yourself, ***, which system around me do I want to improve? Is it my family, my work, or a larger community? Write your answer in the comments below, because when you write it, you are not only becoming aware, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to step into the role of a true builder. Aquarius, if you have ever felt like you did not belong, please remember, you were not born to fit inside someone else's box. You were born to build a bridge, a place where others can walk together, and this world needs you now more than ever. And if you want the good news ahead to be more than a passing moment, if you want it to truly become a special news that carries far and wide, you must know how to architect communication so that your story touches the hearts it is meant to reach. I will reveal this to you in just a moment. ***, Beloved Aquarius, you have traveled a long road, you have waited with patience, and now as the good news comes, how can you make sure it does not stop with you alone, but spreads, inspiring countless others? This is the moment you must understand the architecture of communication, how your story is carried out into the world. In astrology, the 3rd house, the 11th house, and your midheaven MC, the peak of your reputation, are the key areas that decide how far your good news can travel. The 3rd house is how you communicate daily. The 11th house is your network, your community and soul friends, and the MC is the public image that others see. When these 3 areas are connected, your story becomes a flowing river, moving from your heart to the hearts of hundreds, even thousands. Start simple, one core message in 12 words that you want others to remember about you and your story. 12 words are clear enough to be powerful and short enough to never be forgotten. Let Saturn, the planet of discipline, help you refine this message. Next, you need one small breakthrough action. The thing Uranus, planet of innovation, is urging you toward. It does not have to be huge, but it must be unexpected, different enough to make others pause and say, I have never seen Aquarius do something like this before. Aquarius, do not forget you already have an entire network waiting to help you spread your news. It could be the groups, the churches, the charitable organizations where you have been serving quietly or building connections. See them as bridges that will carry your story even farther. When you know how to place your story in the right networks, it will multiply on its own, and you will not need to be loud. You do not need to be loud. Kindness will do the rest. I have seen many people use every trick just to get attention, and I have seen how quickly that fades. But you, Aquarius, have an advantage not everyone has. You have truth and you have goodness. When your story is built on these 2 things, you do not have to chase attention. Attention will find you. The right people, the right channels, the right timing. That is all you need for your good news to erupt and last. Now, I want you to ask yourself, ***, if that good news came this week, which channel would I choose to announce it first? A social platform, a mentor, or a community group? ***, write your answer in the comments below. When you write it, you are actively drawing the map for how your story will spread. ***, but you know, a story that spreads is not enough. You need a solid spiritual foundation to hold the blessing that God is giving you. In just a moment, I will show you the spiritual practices that will help you keep your blessings strong and not swept away by fleeting applause. ***, there is one truth I have learned after decades of watching. The cycles of the sky, blessings never stand still. They are like a river, only pure, only lasting when you know how to receive, how to hold, and how to give. The universe is opening new doors for you, and God is placing precious things into your hands. But to hold them, you need a spiritual foundation that is unshakable, one that will not be swept away by glamour or by fear of losing what you have been given. Take 3 minutes each morning to pray, just 3 minutes, but you will feel its power. You can whisper, Lord, please use me as an instrument of peace. When you say this, you are offering yourself to a greater power. You will feel your mind settle and your heart will become calm enough to see clearly the steps you need to take that day. Each night before you sleep, write down 10 things you are grateful for. It could be a message of encouragement from a friend, a sincere compliment from a coworker, or simply the moment you felt the wind brush through your hair on your way home. When you are grateful, you are expanding your container for blessings. This is also the lesson that the North Node in Pisces is trying to teach you. Nurture your spirit so your energy becomes big enough to hold the blessings that God is sending down. At least once a week, do one anonymous act of kindness. You don't need anyone to know. You don't need to tell anyone. You just need to let your heart feel the joy of lifting someone else. It could be leaving a small gift at the door of someone in need, paying for the coffee of the person behind you in line, or quietly donating to an organization you believe in. You are blessed to become a blessing. And when you lift others up, God Himself will lift you up. This is the sacred principle that Pluto in Aquarius is inviting you to practice. True power is power that is given away. Aquarius, I know you have gone through many ups and downs to get here. But I want you to understand this. You are not only chosen to receive blessings, you are chosen to spread them. And every action you take today, no matter how small, can change someone's life. I want you to pause and write down in the comments. This week I will give away, share it from your heart. This is not just a promise to yourself, it is a way to confirm to the universe, I am ready for blessings to flow through me. Asterisk, and once you have learned to receive, to hold, and to give, it is time to step into a bigger picture, the map of career and finances for Aquarius. This is where blessings become tangible achievements you can touch. Asterisk, there are moments in life when you must stop and ask yourself, am I working just to survive or to create true value? And in 2025, the universe is reminding you, honest, meaningful work is the boat that will carry blessings to you. With Jupiter in Cancer, the energy of this expansive planet is uplifting those who place their heart into their work. It doesn't matter which field you are in, caregiving, healing, service, education, or community. As long as you work with devotion, you will feel the invisible hand of God gently pushing your boat forward. You deserve abundance, not to boast, but to serve. At the same time, Uranus in Taurus is urging you to be bolder in changing your income model and your foundation for living. You may need to review how you manage money, try a new method of saving, or even open an entirely new stream of income. Don't be afraid to change, Aquarius. God wants you to step out of your comfort zone so you can build a stronger foundation, not only for yourself, but also to lift others. At the same time, Saturn in Aries is asking you to be more disciplined in learning and in how you speak. If you have a skill that is still weak, do not delay, upgrade it now. Learn to share your story with clarity. Standardize what you are building, your processes, your agreements, your finances, so that when blessings come, you are ready to receive them and manage them. For the long term, I once met a young Aquarius. He had what seemed like a small job cooking for a charity kitchen, but he did it with so much care that those being helped could feel the love in every meal. Not long after, the community began to support him in every way, financially, with people, and with resources, so that kitchen could expand and feed hundreds every day. Do you see? Honest, heartfelt work always carries a power that cannot be measured. And if you are working with that same heart, Jupiter will lift your hands and help you reach what you once thought was impossible. Aquarius, I want you to write down in the comments, I am ready to upgrade my skill in so I can serve better. When you write it, you are taking a strong step forward in shaping your path. You are no longer working just to survive. You are sharing true value with the world. Remember, speed will come and go, but the new structure, the solid foundation, will remain. And when you build a system of discipline and love, any blessing that comes to you will not only stay, it will multiply. Asterisk, and as your career and finances begin to stabilize, that good news will not only touch your work, it will touch your relationships and your family. Asterisk, beloved Aquarius, when good news comes, it is not only you who will be happy, your loved ones around you will want to celebrate with you. And this is the moment you must pause, breathe deeply, and ask yourself, how will I celebrate in a way that this joy truly multiplies and lasts? In astrology, when the moon and Venus pass through the 4th, 5th, or 7th house, that is the time when the heart of the family is most deeply connected. You will feel family happiness, creativity, and loving commitments renewed. This is also the symbol of the 4 of Wands in Tarot, the card of celebration and community. They will celebrate with you because your virtue is worth celebrating. Great joy does not need to be loud or extravagant. You only need to celebrate with purpose. Take time to pray together with your family or your closest friends to thank God for all He has done. Express gratitude to the ones who have walked beside you through your hardest moments. A heartfelt thank you, spoken at the right time, can touch their hearts more deeply than any gift ever could. Remember, this is not just a moment to be happy. It is an opportunity to build a foundation that will last. But I also want you to be aware of one thing. When you step into the light, there will be glances or invitations that are not truly for you, but for their own benefit. Pluto in your sign reminds you to set loving boundaries. Say no gently but firmly to anything that could drain your energy. Family first, reputation second. Protecting your family and those who truly love you is the way you will keep this joy alive and steady. I have seen many Aquarians allow fame to sweep them away, and when they looked back, they realized they had missed the warmest moments with their loved ones. Don't let that happen to you. Let the ones who love you stand beside you on this joyful day, because they are the reason you are able to stand strong. I want you to pause for a moment and write in the comments, "I will hold a gratitude ceremony to honor those who have walked with me." This is not just a plan, it is a way to send a message to the universe. I am grateful and ready to step into a new chapter. Asterisk asterisk, and once you have celebrated well, honored those who walked with you, and protected your joy, it will be time for a clear plan to turn this good news into a lasting breakthrough. Asterisk asterisk. If this special news has already arrived for you, congratulations. But remember, blessings only truly last when you know how to walk in rhythm. Do not let this joy pass by like a fleeting breeze. Walk slowly, walk surely, and you will see this blessing open up to even more blessings. Here is the powerful 7-day plan I have prepared for you. This plan will not only help you receive the good news, but also teach you how to nurture it and multiply it. Day 1, announce briefly plus give thanks. Saturn, share your good news. Briefly, clearly, and with humility. Let your words reflect your honesty and discipline. And do not forget to express gratitude to the people who walked with you, because you did not arrive here alone. Day 2, write a 12-month vision plus commit to one new habit. Uranus. Take time to write out your vision for the next 12 months. How do you want your work, your family, and your community to grow? Then choose one new habit that you know will bring you closer to that vision, and start it immediately. Day 3, share the blessing. Give anonymously. Blessings become full when you give. Do one anonymous act of kindness. No one needs to know, you do not need to be recognized. This is how you tell the universe, I understand this blessing is not only mine. Day 4, schedule 3 meetings. Strengthen alliances. 11th house, choose 3 important people, friends, collaborators, mentors, or partners, and meet with them. Share your new direction. Listen to their advice. Strengthen your connections. Community is the bridge that will carry you further. Day 5, check your budget. Sign one key agreement. It is time to lay down a firm financial foundation. Review your budget. Cut away what is unnecessary. And if the opportunity arises, sign one principal agreement that will help you walk with more discipline in your work or financial relationships. Day 6, sacred rest. Pray and recharge your spirit. Take one full day to rest and refill your energy. Pray, meditate, do whatever helps you return to your inner strength, because from that place of peace you will know exactly how to move forward. Day 7, tell your testimony. Inspire your community when you have completed these 6 days. Share your story, not to boast, but to inspire others. You never know whose lost heart might be saved by hearing your story. Aquarius, please remember, you deserve to go far, to go deep, to go strong. And to do that, you must build a clear rhythm, because when blessings are placed inside a structure, they will give birth to even more blessings. Write this in the comments. I will begin on day in the 7-day plan to turn this good news into a lasting breakthrough. When you write it, you are making a commitment to yourself and to the universe. I am ready to move forward. Asterisk asterisk, and now we come to the closing, where I offer you, Aquarius, a special blessing for 2025. This is more than words of encouragement. It is a sacred message, so you will know you are never alone on this journey. Asterisk asterisk. Beloved Aquarius, if you are listening to this moment, I know your heart has opened a little wider, and I know you can now feel clearly that you are no longer alone. There is a higher being, an unseen hand, quietly arranging everything so you will step into your destined moment. So I want to give you the most sacred blessing. Asterisk asterisk, may God enlarge your territory. May his hand be with you, keeping you from harm, and may his glory shine brightly through your life. Asterisk asterisk. Let this blessing sink deep into your soul. Every time you feel unsteady, whisper this blessing, and you will feel yourself surrounded by a peace the world cannot take away. Aquarius, you are not walking alone. With every step you take, your community is with you. The people who love you are with you, and all of heaven is walking with you. That is why you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and capable of shining more brilliantly than you ever imagined. The most beautiful victory is not when you stand at the top alone, but when you can become a blessing to others. I want you to write this in the comments right now. I am ready to receive the great destiny that God and the universe have prepared for me. This is not just a sentence. It is a powerful declaration to the universe that you are ready for everything that is coming your way. And if these words have touched your heart, please like and share this video to spread this positive energy to as many people as possible, because somewhere out there, someone may be in need of the same light that you have found today. ***, beloved Aquarius, thank you for walking with me all the way to this moment. You are the reason these messages have meaning. ***, you are not walking alone. All of heaven is walking with you. If these words have touched you, please like, subscribe to the channel and share this video so we can spread this light to even more people, and do not forget to comment. I am ready to receive the great destiny that God and the universe have prepared for me. That comment is your confirmation to yourself and a message to the heavens that you are ready. ***, I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we will unlock the spiritual gifts awakening within you as Pluto continues its journey deeper into Aquarius. I believe you will not want to miss it. ***.